and welcome to MyGM Mode right here on the APN Gaming YouTube channel. My name is Jared, aka Cornfed Cracker 93, and we are here doing a brand new series of MyGM. So yeah, today we're going to draft our superstars, get things underway. So let's start off with choosing who we have here. And we got to choose a general manager. So Adam Pearce increases the levels of all active rivalries by 1. Power card for Sonya Deville is power cards in the store are free this week. Okay, interesting. Stephanie McMahon. The McMahon presents earn twice as much money from arena attendance this week. Xavier Woods, cheat code, select a superstar from an opposing brand's roster. They will permanently join your roster next week. The selected superstar may not be a title holder and not usable in week 1. All your superstars immediately recover 20 stamina. Wow. That's a big card. Heart of Gold for Kurt Angle. All charity promos are free to book and have their results doubled this week. Eric Bischoff, backstage booking. Booking costs for all show logistics are free this week. Mick Foley, Cactus Jacked. Select an opposing brand. 2 superstars who participate in their show next week will be injured. Selected at random. Interesting. And Legend Whisperer. The first legend you sign this week will be free. So, that's quite a selection. I'm honestly interested in this one, being Tyler Breeze. I kind of like the idea of Kurt Angle being our GM, but all charity promos are free to book and have their results doubled. Wow, that's a big card too. You know what? I think we're going to go with Kurt Angle for this MyGM. Obviously, I think this one's a really good perk too. And everybody has their pros and cons, but I think we're going to go with Kurt Angle for our MyGM. Now we got to choose our brand. Just like your GM choice, the brand you select will also have a unique power card specific to that brand. Create a combination that will take your brand to the top. All right, so SmackDown has 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by +6. Raw, select an opposing brand to have 3 randomly selected superstars that cannot be booked in matches next week, cannot be used the week before, APLE. NXT, title matches booked this week will receive a large match rating boost. 2.0, reduce the price of the next 3 free agents you purchase this week by 50%. And WCW, extend the duration of all your current Legends contracts by 5 weeks. So who do we want to go with on this one? Wow. So we got 5 brands to choose from. SmackDown. Yeah, 5 brands. You know, I think for the sake of this universe mode, I think we gotta be either SmackDown or Raw. Really. Opposing brand have 3 randomly selected superstars that cannot be booked. SmackDown, 6 random superstars on your roster will have their popularity increased by 6. Seems how it's random. I mean, it is 6 superstars that have their popularity increased by 6, but it's also random. We can't select. We can't either for this one. I don't think it really matters too much. But you know what? I like the idea of SmackDown, I think. So we're going to go with SmackDown. The opposition. Now select your rival GMs and brands and choose 1 to 3 human or PC opponents that will be competing against you. So I think we're going to be doing CPU. What's a good challenge for us? I think, honestly, I think, honestly, Tyler Breeze would be a good challenge. Let's go Adam Pearce. We'll put him on Raw. And let's do even a third for this MyGM. Now let's see, who do we want to do? Let's do Tyler Breeze, and we'll put him in charge of NXT. And we're not going to choose another one. So this is what we're going to do. We're Kurt Angle. We're going to go up against 2 computer opponents, Raw and NXT. So Adam Pearce and Tyler Breeze. I think it'll be a decent challenge for us. We'll have to see how this goes. So, would you like to confirm these brands and GMs for this session of MyGM? Yes. All right. We're going to do... Or we might be jumping into this too hard at first, but... So, game difficulty. 2 mid-card matches during regular shows. 3 during PLEs. Small budget reduction in later season. I think we're gonna go with hard on this one. I do want to go with max budget just because I want to build out my roster a little bit more. Straight order with player order. Change whether or not the turn order remains the same every show. For human players, straight order or the player turn. I don't think this matters because we're going against CPUs. So turn shakeups for the game on or off. We'll leave those on. And draft pool. So we're going to do custom. All right. So we got our roster all set up. It is a custom. So it's just put more towards realism. So we're not going to do an auto draft. We're going to actually draft. So I think it's time to actually start jumping into our draft. Let's do it. Season 1.
It's the WWE Draft, and the landscape is about to change.
Each GM will start with a budget of 3... We'll start with 3,250,000. Numbers are hard. GMs will take turns drafting one after the other. There will be 9 rounds of drafting. After the 9th round, drafting becomes optional. GMs can opt out or draft until they are out of cash. GMs can press RS to get recommendations and who to draft. You can also press X to get more information about the superstar. I think we got it.
Top choice.
Building your roster, yeah. We don't care about any of this. We're going to just skip right through. Wow, max popularity, Rob Van Dam? You know what? I think our first draft pick... Am I crazy? Oh, Roman Reigns is 65, too. You know what? I think we're going to take a chance here, and I think I'm going to go with Rob Van Dam. I mean, I guess I'm crazy, but I don't know. I think it's a good idea.
SmackDown chooses Rob Van Dam. It's Mr. New Night himself, Rob Van Dam.
Who's Raw going to pick? Brock Lesnar.
It's no wonder he's first.
And NXT is Becky
GM
Lynch. Okay, who's going to be our second pick? So... I want to look. I don't know how I'm moving this right now. Okay, I think that's how it was. So, Rob Van Dam's a fighter. So, yeah, we need a bruiser. Which could be any one of these. Let's switch to bruiser so we can see just that lineup. Ooh, Kevin Owens is a bruiser too. So we have an option here. I feel like we should go for one of these guys. I kind of wanted to stay away from Roman Reigns, honestly, just because he's such a big thing in today's... He's a big thing in my universe mode. So let's go, just for popularity's sake, for the second pick, we're going to go with Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre, the Scottish Warrior, heading to the blue
I'll
brand.
pick Finn
This
Balor.
man is set to accomplish big things.
NXT picks John Cena.
Selection.
All right, I think now that it's round 3, I think we ought to pick a woman wrestler, just because. Let's go all again, just so I can see them all. And I think it's only 2 points difference. I think we're going Asuka.
SmackDown drafts Asuka. The Empress expanding her empire.
Nobody with more heart than her. Great choice.
All right, so Raw went Ronda Rousey. NXT went MVP. All right, so we need somebody to feud with Asuka. Hey, you know what? Bianca Belair might... Oh. We got to go Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. What a choice for the blue brand.
She will not let her potential go unfulfilled.
An important choice at number 5
All right.
for SmackDown.
We all picked women that time. Bianca Belair went to Raw. Alexa Bliss to NXT. I'm surprised. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing this right now. We need Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes. It's undeniable. Cody Rhodes joins the roster.
We've seen a lot from him, and I expect we'll see even more.
Raw picked Roman Reigns. NXT picked Doudrop. So I think as we build out our roster even more, I think we need Kevin Owens. How are we doing money-wise? Not great. Let's start at the bottom of the list and see who we got here that we could build out our roster with. So we have a bruiser and a fighter. Carmelo Hayes is a cruiserweight. Austin Theory. You know what? Let's go Austin Theory.
Picks Austin Theory. SmackDown with a fantastic choice. Austin Theory.
He's got tremendous upside, and this brand will
Oh,
realize it.
and NXT took KO on us. I should have picked him. R-Truth went to Raw. Kevin Owens went to NXT. Okay. You know what? I think on somebody that I'm seeing right now, we're going to spend a little bit of money. He's a specialist, so he can work with any one of these guys. So let's go Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano. Looks like Gargano is heading for a new night.
Pro tip, this guy will have a good match with anyone.
Charlotte Flair went to Raw. Logan Paul to NXT. Okay, we got to build out our women's roster a little bit more. So let's go. Can we get a specialist? Specialist is a lightning bolt. So let's narrow it down by women. Oh. We'll go Bayley.
SmackDown drafts Bayley. The role model comes to SmackDown.
I can see her squaring off with any woman on the draft board.
Rey
SmackDown
Mysterio
contemplates their next pick.
went to Raw, and NXT picked AJ Styles. Not a bad pick. All right. So I feel like, I mean, we got a pretty stacked roster right now. I don't really want to go for too many to use up all of our money at this point. Let's see here. Oh. You know what? I think for another big pick in our men's division, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. A new brand will join the chorus for Seth freaking Rollins.
Omos goes to
brand
Raw.
Incomplete without this guy. Great late pick.
Okay, so this is optional picks from this point on. So Omos went to Raw, Dolph Ziggler to NXT. NXT's got quite the roster, really. I can't hate on it, that's for sure. All right, do we want to make it some more picks here? If we do, we got to be smart. So we got a lot of specialists. We got some bruisers, some fighters. I think if we are to stack this out more, I mean, who do we got for tag team wise? Can we at least go with a tag team maybe? Or we could put two unlikely sorts together, like Johnny and Seth. I do think we want to do a little bit more in... Tyler Bate is a specialist as well. Oh, why don't we go Joaquin Wilde?
Joaquin Wilde. The GM looking to the future.
Raw's going further.
They
They got Tommaso Ciampa.
So much untapped potential.
NXT
It's
selected
scary.
Gigi Dolan. And you know what? Why don't we go with Legado del Fantasma and pick Cruz del Toro?
Cruz del Toro. And the GM picks up the high-flying Cruz del Toro.
This brand has drafted a very, very motivated
Wow,
superstar.
those are a couple of big picks for Raw and SmackDown. Raw got Montez Ford, NXT, Shinsuke Nakamura. So I think we're pretty close to being done with our picks for now. Let's go... We'll select one more down the list a little ways. Who are we gonna go with? We only got 3 women. We got 8 men, so let's select another woman. Who do we got for women's specialists? Natalia, Zoe Stark. You know what? Let's go Zoe Stark.
SmackDown drafts Zoe Stark. The undeniable
Looks like
Zoe
Raw is still
Stark, ready
drafting.
to fight
We got
on a new
Natalia.
night.
A great opportunity
NXT
to
selected
maximize
Ridge
this
Holland.
woman's potential.
They're still selecting. So you know what? Why don't we build out even more? Let's keep going. Men. Can we do, should we do a giant and a cruiser? Let's go Grayson
SmackDown
Waller.
chooses Grayson Waller. And a new brand is about to feel the Grayson Waller effect.
What a wild card. A man chock full of
All
fight.
right. Raw selected Shayna Baszler. NXT selected Carmella. You know what? Let's go Tyler Bate.
SmackDown drafts Tyler Bates. The big strong boy and a big strong brand.
He's got the foundation. Now he's looking to build.
All right. Raw selected Xia Li. NXT Dana Brooke. So we're going right to the bottom of the list. Try to save some money. Let's go Cruiser. But we're gonna go Carmelo Hayes.
SmackDown selects Carmelo Hayes. Look at the talent picked by this GM. The GM
All right,
didn't
Raw
miss
has
because they
completed
picked
their
up
draft.
Melo.
He'll have all the opportunity in the world on this brand.
That's a pretty good roster for Raw, if I do say so myself.
A major decision for the NXT War Room. The yellow and black brand is now complete.
NXT completed. That is a pretty stacked roster for NXT too, if I don't say so myself.
Who is next on the SmackDown roster?
All right, we are going to select one more, and then we are going to be done. So we need a giant to go along with our cruiser that we just picked. So let's go T-Bar.
SmackDown picks T-Bar. The powerful T-Bar, ready to make his mark on a new night.
A big pick for a big man with big potential.
And now
Take a look at the talent on the blue
we are
brand.
completed. Look at this roster. We got Rob Van Dam, Drew McIntyre, Johnny Gargano, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Austin Theory, Asuka, and Cody Rhodes.
And here's the lineups after the draft. Let the games begin.
So we got 2 more superstars than them, a little less money. So we're already starting behind the 8 ball here in GM mode. Hall of Fame. It's everyone's dream to someday make it into the Hall of Fame. To get there, you'll need to prove that you have what it takes to manage your talent, money, and brand to the top. Complete career achievements and seasonal challenges over the course of your GM career to keep your eye on the prize and beat the opposing GMs to the Hall of Fame. All right. And to enter the Hall of Fame and prove you are the best, be the first to earn 10 Hall of Fame trophies. Trophies can be awarded through either career achievements or seasonal challenges. Entering the Hall of Fame will allow you to continue playing or retire your save file. Okay, good to know. Cleveland, Ohio, Season 1, Week 1. Unread messages. I really wish these tutorials would go away. Kurt, good to talk to you. Just checking to make sure SmackDown is ready for the new season. Feeling confident? Yes, I am. I was born for this. Good. I'm expecting big things of SmackDown this season. Make it an amazing show. Will do. Tyler Breeze. Hey, Kurt, I just wanted to let you know I plan on taking NXT to the top of the power rankings and staying there. Well, that's what I plan to do. I have the roster and show running capabilities to do it. I don't think SmackDown stands a chance. You really think you can contend with us when we have superstars like Becky Lynch? Get real. Oh, I can contend with you. Selecting your champions. It's time for you to choose your inaugural champions. Choose carefully because title matches get a match rating boost. Okay, so I'm going to select the women's champion first. So here's where we have to work our popularity. See, I think max popularity on the draft was 65. So Asuka's right there. Rhea Ripley's 59. Bayley's 58. Zoe Stark is 47. So what we could do is if we select a champion, it's going to give them a little bit of a boost up in popularity. So I think what I'm going to do is put the title on Rhea Ripley because that'll give her a decent boost up. Yeah, she's now at 69. She's our top women's competitor anyway. And then selecting our Universal Champion. This one I'm going to struggle with a little more. So I think we should put it on Cody Rhodes or Johnny Gargano because that's going to boost one of them up. And I think just because he's new in the game, his character model is fantastic. I think we're going to put the title on Cody Rhodes. I think we got to. So that boosts Cody Rhodes up to be our top male athlete on our show. So let's confirm that. Triple H is waiting to see how your first show fares. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Woods, but I just can't watch all those. Triple H is waiting to see how your first show fares. Commissioner goals have at least one backstage brawl match this week. We can do that. All right, book show. Oh God, how do I turn these off? I don't know. I don't think I can. Not right now, anyway. Let's just get through all of these. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta book our show. Now we can do auto book and then edit. I think that sometimes no promos will be auto book. Auto booking will empty and replace any previous booked matches with auto booked matches. No promos will. I don't know if we won't be. I think we can do this, and then we can edit it. Alright. So, we need one backstage brawl. I think we're going to do that with this one. Yes, yes, yes. I hate all these tutorials. Okay. So, what do we need? We need a backstage brawl. So, we'll start the show off with that. Backstage brawl between Asuka and Bayley. We'll save that match. Whew, that's a hefty cost for that one. Mid-card match. So I think what we're going to do... We'll do a tag team match, but we're going to do... We're going to clear this match, just for now. And we'll do Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde versus... Johnny Gargano. Oh, maybe Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano. We'll move that into a title match to get our tag team champions going. We'll save that. Should we do a bigger match? Maybe like a tag team... Maybe like a TLC match. We're really going to go for the cheap pops this episode. Yeah, we name our tag team champions there. Let's put... we'll go one-on-one here. And we'll put Cody Rhodes in action against... Cody Rhodes is a specialist, so it doesn't matter who he goes against, really. So we'll put Cody Rhodes up against Austin Theory. We're not going to do a title match for this one. And, yeah. What are we going to do for this one? Giant versus Cruiser. I think that sounds like a good idea. Wait, who was my cruiser? Oh, Carmella Hayes. This match we'll do... Well, we do a tables match. That'll slow kind of... Oh, was our nice... Yeah, we don't care about that. Alright. Increase the level of existing rivalry between two superstars involved. Let's do some advertising. No, we'll do call out. We'll have Zoe Stark call out Rhea Ripley. Alright, now we'll do some advertising. Rob Van Dam. And charity. We'll use Tyler Bate for that. All right. I think that is our first show. We got to do our show logistics. Obviously, we're going to be kind of in the base stuff right now. I don't even think we can really do anything. Sign legends. So we do have an extensive legends list here, but I only kept it for realistic legends, like ones that we could or may potentially see in real life. So just kind of keeping that semi-realistic there. Power cards, contract negotiation. Add 4 weeks to a free agents or legends contract duration. Ooh, that's a good one. Veto random superstar. Prevents a random superstar on an opposing show from competing in next week's show. Forged in Fire. So here's where we get all of our... Oh, so we could do a popularity increase on all of them. Okay, I think we'll wait and see how this first one goes. Higher than normal ratings. I think we're going to get this. Just to buy one of those. Okay. I think our show is booked, so we did fulfill that. All right. Let's confirm it. Starting the show. Yeah. All right. Let's confirm our booking. Welcome to SmackDown. Yes, Woods. All right. Bayley versus Asuka in a backstage brawl. Let's simulate this one.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
Asuka picks up a win. It was good. Good. Nice. All right. Continue. So we start call out. That one was decent. We will simulate this one. T-Bar versus Carmelo Hayes.
1, 2, that's 3. Bring it.
T-Bar's the winner. Mediocre. New rivalry. Rob Van Dam made some cash. All right. And this is Cody Rhodes versus Austin Theory. We are going to simulate this one.
1, 2, that's it. Bring it.
Disappointing. We gained some fans. And now we have a tag team title match. Let's spectate this matchup to name our tag team champions.
Here comes Legado del Fantasma.
High-flying superstars who are all business.
The following contest is a tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 365 pounds, Joaquin Wyatt and Cruz del Toro, Legado del Fantasma.
Has arrived.
Johnny Wrestling.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Tag team titles hanging in the balance in this often disorderly TLC match, trying to avoid disaster. It's going to be Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro. And the other team across the ring will be Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano.
Oh my God, what an elbow.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan. That's just hard to watch.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
Comes back into the ring, and that was a precisely measured attack. Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Getting the ladder set now.
This could be the beginning of the end. Up and down. What a good buster. Climbing the ladder now.
This is it. He can do it right here.
Doesn't appear to have a good handle on it.
Reach, reach.
Snapmare takedown. Striking while the iron is hot.
Going for all the glory here, guys. And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. He gets back into the ring.
They got it, and they're the new tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano.
An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Put that match in a museum or a textbook so future teams can study to learn this craft.
Okay, so I did not anticipate that TLC match going that quick, and we got a good match rating, and I don't know how. Oh boy. So Raw, we're gonna simulate this show, see how they do. Oh, we don't get to see each match. Oh, okay, so maybe we ought to simulate one match at a time. So it looks like they're doing their... Ooh. Women's tag team titles. I forgot about those. All right. Well, so their opener, they did women's tag team championships. Let's see who picks up the win here. Gigi Dolan and Alexa Bliss. They got a great... Oh, wow. MVP did a charity promo. Blah, blah, blah. Extreme Rules, Dana Brooke and Carmella. Wow, they went cheese with the freaking Extreme Rules matches here. Okay, we'll simulate this.
That's it. Ring the bell.
What the? Okay, they got the tag team titles. AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's a fire team right there, if I do say so myself. Against Ridge Holland and Dolph Ziggler. Ridge Holland and Dolph Ziggler pick up the win. Wow. NXT's going to smoke us, I have a feeling. And John Cena versus Logan Paul for the NXT Championship. John Cena's the NXT Champion, so let's see who picks up the win here. Super Cena with the win. Wow. NXT's going to smoke us. The post-show breakdown. The graph on the right displays the drama curve. To get the best match card quality score, you'll want your matches to try and follow the drama curve as closely as possible. So we did have a good opener. The second match, so we had the right idea, but Raw and NXT smoked us right now. Starting to question my decisions. Injuries none, rivalries, Bayley and Asuka level 1. T-Bar and Hayes level 1. I still think we're playing it fairly smart. Okay, yeah. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Alright, so we lost some money. We did gain a lot of fans. Theory forcing a DQ in his match ruined my night. My disappointment is immeasurable. Del Toro and Wild work really well together as a tag team. That's probably because they are. That bait promo was for a good cause, although it was kind of boring. Rhea was called out by Zoe Stark tonight. Looking forward to seeing them settle things in the ring. So, nice. All right. So, we didn't do too hot this first week. So, yeah. They made $21,000. They didn't gain as many fans as us, though. Alright, so they smoked us in fans, but they didn't make money, really, either. So, still doing better than us. Free crew booking. You actually accomplished your commissioner goal this week. They have rewarded you with a power card for your efforts, okay? Good to know. Becoming number 1. Alright. So there we have it. Number 1 is Tyler Breeze. We are number 2. I was thinking we was going to end up being number 3, to be honest, but we did gain more fans. So, even though Raw has more money than us. So, I don't think we're doing horrible. You can see the champions of all the prospective brands right there. So, that is going to be episode 1 of MyGM. If you guys enjoyed this, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all the newest content. I think we're going to really enjoy this series. We'll see you guys next time right here on APN Gaming.